Halito, 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 ankana sa hochifoya toastie, lipat high country news. Hey, what if instead of scraping deserts clean to build utility-scale solar projects, we just put the damn panels on top of big box stores and over parking lots? That's it. That's the whole story. Put solar on Walmart, leave the desert tortoises and Joshua trees alone. If you're not convinced, Jonathan Thompson has the numbers for you. Like this. Try this one. Washington, Oregon, Idaho, and Montana have a collective solar capacity right now of 901 megawatts. But they have 3,000 big box stores, which, if they were outfitted with solar panels, could produce 4,889 megawatts. Wow, that's a big upgrade. Read more facts and figures about it, get your mind blown about it, put solar on Walmart. That is all. Now, let's go to Washaway Beach, Washington. Actually, it's a community called North Cove in Washington, but they've lost 50 to 100 feet of land per year as the tides have gobbled up the beach there, and the lighthouse, and a cannery, and 160 other structures, and they were going to even have to move the highway again. That's why they call it Washaway Beach. But one local cranberry farmer said no, and decided since the town was falling into the sea anyway, why not try something zany? He bought a $400 truckload of rocks and just dumped it onto the shore. Now the experiment has developed into a 2-kilometer long berm, which instead of blocking the waves, is encouraging them to reshape the beaches. And it's working, and now the beaches are expanding instead of receding, and clam beds and shorebird habitat and grasses have returned, and other communities in California and Europe and Guam are following North Cove's example, experimenting with methods that work with nature instead of rigidly engineering structures against it. Isn't that nice? HCN's Sarah Trent has some more really cool details on the story of the North Cove berm. Let's talk about more good news. Good news for skiers and for communities. Over in a little someplace called Missoula, there's a beloved slope just outside of town. It's a public favorite for beginner backcountry skiing, and mountain bikers love the summer trails. The powder pink chairlift doesn't work anymore, and the big clock on the lodge stopped ticking 20 years ago, but people still show up for the slopes. But then, oh no, big wealthy out-of-staters swooped in to buy off the property. But the Missoula ski community said no and banded together to fight for their little ski hill. Will they succeed? Find out in Kylie Mohr's story about the little ski hill that could. That's all for this week on Kana, but you know, we have a lot more than 3 good stories every week, so it's really hard to choose which ones to feature. Go over to hcn.org and see what we missed. My name's Toastie, and now you know the West. Cheepies la cheeky!